Hi guys, I hope you're keeping safe and still following the government directives. Remember, the directives are not to punish us but to save our own lives. It's such a sad time for the entire planet. Like, we're seeing currency depreciations every day, the dollar, the euro, the pound, the yen. So imagine the nosedive the shilling is going to take or is taking. So we need to brace ourselves for hard times. We need to, cause I'm sheepy, but I'm rooting for human beings. I think we're going to beat this thing. We only have to be smart about it. It's so nice. I saw the president giving his speech last evening, and it's so cute and all. Him setting aside money to for musicians to entertain us while we're at home. But priorities. It's really sad because we have men and women who are risking their lives every day on the front line of this thing. Our cops, we have our nurses, our doctors, all these caregivers who don't have protective gear. Buy protective gear for cops. I'm seeing them hata wakichapa watu na marungu huko, sijaona mmoja amevaa gloves ama amevaa mask. So priorities, there's very many sources of entertainment. We can even just be creative and entertain ourselves like we have been doing for the past few weeks. But that aside, let's get talking. Let's have a serious conversation. In 2020, we have very many places in our country that still do not have running water. As per the Constitution 2010, water is a basic right and a devolved function. So what is your county doing to ensure you have clean running water in these times of even COVID-19? How are you washing your hands? How are you keeping clean during these very strange and scary times? It's good to ask these questions. The next time tuko hapo kwa ballot box, lazima tufikirie hizi vitu. Si hiyo sotano tunapatiwa. I think Millie had touched on that the last time and said we don't use our big heads when we are voting. We need to, in fact, right now more than ever, consider voting for a female president. That's when we will prioritize certain things. We don't put entertainment at the top of our shopping list when we don't have gloves and masks for our healthcare workers. So, but moving forward and after COVID-19, we must focus on the weaknesses that have become so clear in our country. We need to invest heavily on industrialization, growing and producing our own cotton. How many ginneries in our countries are still functional in our country? Thank God for Charity Ngilu and Kitui and the amazing work they're doing. Thank God, because now we're going to have some small cushioning when they produce the masks. I understand they're doing about 45,000 masks in a day. That's kudos. So each county must revive all the fallen industries, and nationwide, that's the one thing that we need to not play about. We can't import everything. Remember when I was telling you that we rely solely, majority of the things in this country are imports, which is very sad, because create employment, revive the fallen industries, create new industries. Second, healthcare. COVID-19 has been the equalizer, because many a times the rich and shameless, I like to call them that, our legislators never care about our healthcare, because time immemorial and before this, they just hop onto a plane, go abroad and seek better healthcare there. But now we are all stuck here together. Now you're all going to go to our hospitals. If unfortunately one of you falls ill, you will know what the paracetamol, the local paracetamol, tastes like. I just hope you don't have any allergies to any local medication. And if you do, woe unto you, because the ball has always been on your court when it comes to matters healthcare. Number 3, water and sanitation. We need to put more emphasis on water distribution, like we did the rural electrification when we had the mile, I think it was nearest mile connection. We need to do the same. We need running water as soon as, I know it's in vision 2030, but we need to bring it closer, because right now it's an emergency. When we are over this COVID-19 and we kick COVID-19 out of our country, we need to say in the next, let's say 3 years, every household in this country is going to have clean running water, because we've seen water saves life. Water is life. And then number 4, agriculture. Every county must have every county must secure and make sure they have their own food security by investing heavily in agriculture, because pretty soon, if things don't go as planned, we could see very many counties suffering because they don't produce their own food. So these are things I feel are very strong. We need to have a sober discussion. We need to ensure moving forward, after COVID-19, we make sure hospitali si za maskini. Hospitali ni zetu sisi water. One day we are going to have, the one day is here when we have a pandemic that nobody, even with all your money, bags full of money, you cannot hop onto a plane and go seek medical help anywhere else. So let's fix all these sectors because they are ours. Our future depends on it. Now you know. Alafu waheshimiwa wetu, naona mmepotea, mmenyamaza, mmejifungia ndani ya mansion zenyu. I know you all bought all the masks and sanitizer. Now what are you going to do? Bath in the sanitizer? Come out, let us see. Speak to your people. Encourage your people. You're always here running mouths. You're more famous than all our musicians put together. Kujeni mtuambie kitu tujue mko na sisi. Msipo, hii kitu kienda tutakutana na nyinyi, tutawatemea mate ama tuwakohoe kwa uso zenyu, sio? Come out, talk to us. We need to hear from you. Hata wale wanapenda kupatiana pesa kwa church every Sunday. Donate money now and your bonga points. Feed the hungry. I think you get more bonga points in heaven when you help with COVID-19. That's it from me, Yolanda Mulwa. I hope you're all taking good care of yourselves and your family. I wish and hope to hear from you very soon. You can catch us at OINK on every social media platform at OINK Kenya. Later, alligator.